I need you to hear this. You're closer than you think you are. Not to the final destination, not to having everything figured out, but to the moment where things start making sense. Because for a long time, you've been building something that nobody else could see. You've been putting in effort behind the scenes. You've been growing in ways that don't show up on a paycheck, a follower account, or a resume. And I feel like sometimes you forget how much progress you've actually made. You compare your current chapter to somebody else's highlight reel. You look at how far you have left to go instead of how far you have already come. But the energy around you right now feels different. It feels like you're stepping out of survival mode. You're no longer making decisions from fear. You're no longer asking, what if it doesn't work? You're starting to ask, what if it does? And that shift changes everything. Because the moment you stop seeing your dreams as impossible and start seeing them as inevitable, your actions begin to align with the future that you're trying to create. I keep hearing the phrase, stop thinking so small. Not because your goals are small. Your goals are already ambitious, but because you're still underestimating yourself. You're still imagining a version of your life that's based on who you used to be instead of who you're becoming. There's a level of success available to you that your current mind can't fully comprehend yet, and that's okay. You don't need to know every step. You don't need the entire map. You just need the willingness to keep moving. What I'm seeing is someone who spent years developing resilience, someone who has been tested, someone who has learned how to keep going even when there is no immediate reward. That kind of strength creates results, not overnight, but inevitably. And I feel like opportunities are about to start finding you in unexpected ways. A conversation, a connection, an invitation, a chance encounter that seems random at first, but ends up changing the direction of your life. Pay attention to what feels aligned. Pay attention to what keeps calling your name, because not every opportunity is meant for you, but the right ones won't require you to betray yourself to receive them. You're entering a season where trust becomes more important than control, where confidence becomes more important than certainty, and where your willingness to receive becomes just as important as your willingness to work. You've already proven that you can work hard. The lesson now is allowing yourself to believe that good things can happen for you too, without struggle, without chasing, without force, just because you're ready. And I truly feel like one day you're going to look back at this version of yourself and realize something. The person you're becoming was never out of reach. They were being built the entire time. You were becoming them with every setback, every lesson, every restart, every moment you chose not to give up. And trust me, the results are going to surprise even you. I love you. Peace and love.